Hi, friends. This is Pastor JJ. Just wanted to touch base since we're about to restart youth group for the 2020-2021 year. I'm really excited about getting together. It was last March that we had to shut things down, and so it feels like it's been a really long time since our kids have been together as a group, and I'm really excited to see them and get together again starting this Wednesday evening. I do want to apologize. I would much rather that Jeremy Volchek be doing this video. It'd be much more entertaining, much more unpredictable. Sadly, Jeremy's fees are way too high, so you're going to get what you pay for here. Just wanted to let you know a couple of things. So we're going to be diving into the book of Romans this year, and I'm really excited for myself and for our teaching team and for the kids to have this wonderful reminder from the Apostle Paul about the gospel and how the gospel delivers us from our sins, the punishment of our sins, and the bondage that we have to sin, and invites us into a life in God's kingdom, a life of joy and hope and real relevance for the things that we're dealing with today. So we're going to be diving into Romans, and I'm excited about that. I'm asking you parents for a few things. One, as you might know, I'm not real strong in the decorating department, and so I'm hoping to put up pictures of your kids in the room as a way of decorating the room. So if you have a picture of your son or daughter that you could send on to me, you can send it via text or email or drop it off in the office. I'll display it in the room. Of course, we want those pictures to be ones that are not embarrassing to your kids. And so if they're going to be embarrassed, we definitely don't want it, but would love to have pictures of your kids that we can display. Just want to talk a little bit about what's going to be different initially because of concerns about coronavirus. Just a few things in that regard. If any student or leader has had coronavirus symptoms or has been in contact with someone who's tested positive, or if the student or the leader is tested positive themselves, we ask that they not come to any youth events for 7 days. Now, obviously, a positive test will be a little bit longer, but I'm really asking for your help that if there's anything even borderline of concern, that you not come to any youth event, just as a way of loving our community well. Would also remind you that we're going to be tracking as close as we can with our 2 local schools. So if CC Public or if NC announces a change in how they're doing things, keep an eye on our means of communication, your text messages and email and Facebook about any changes that we might have in the works. Pay special attention to that if you would. Masks at youth group from the beginning are going to be optional. If somebody chooses not to wear a mask, they're free to do that in consultation with parents and with their doctor. If somebody does choose to wear a mask, that's just fine too. It's completely up to our students and their families, and we're gonna honor each other's decisions. We're not gonna hassle one another. We want everyone to feel safe, and so we have freedom in that area. I do want to tell you that at least initially, we're going to be doing temperature screenings as kids come into the youth room. We're going to do a temperature check. And anybody who is 100.4 or higher, we're going to ask that they not come to youth group that night. The students who are, we're going to give them a sticker that they're good to go for the evening. And we're just going to start out that way and see if that's helpful or not, and continue to at least for a little while. So just want to make you aware of that. For Supper Club, which we're planning to do, students are not going to serve themselves. We'll have servers to put the food on the plates just to prevent any kind of germ transfer that way. Also, we'll be kicking things off. Instead of congregating in that tight space on the junior high side, we'll be kicking things off on the senior high side, and we've got some ways that we're encouraging kids to spread out and social distance a bit, and the kids will catch on quick to how we're doing that, but want you just to be aware of that. We're also planning to do staggered dismissals just to create a little extra space between kids. If that can make a difference between some community spread or not, we think it'll be worthwhile. And so we're planning to do that as we start youth group this fall. As always, if you have any questions about absolutely anything, whether it's what we're doing at youth group or how we're handling coronavirus or any safety concerns or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me, call the church office or call my cell or send me an email or a message on Facebook, and happy to be talking to you about how we can do this well this year. We want our kids to feel loved. We want God to get glory in what we're doing, and we're really looking forward to a great year. So just appreciate you taking time to watch and listen, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.